Good morning, students. Today we are going to see in this video uh, the features of cooperative society, advantages and disadvantages, and some extra information about cooperative society. Already in the previous video, we have seen about the meaning, definition, and principles of cooperative societies. So, let me recall again what is the meaning of a cooperative. A cooperative is an autonomous body, association of people who voluntarily cooperate for their mutual social, economic, and cultural benefit. This we have already seen. So, a cooperative society is one which functions for the benefit of its members by maintaining mutual social, economical, and cultural benefit to the members. So, an association or corporation established for the purpose of providing services on non-profit basis to its shareholders or members who own and control it. So, the main principle or the motto of a cooperative society is non-profit basis. So it doesn't function for earning, or the main aim of cooperative society is not earning profit as in the case of other forms of business organization. Characteristics, let us see them in detail. Open membership. Anyone who has the aspiration or wish to become a member in a cooperative society can become a member of the cooperative society. The minimum number is fixed to 10 and they are required to form a cooperative society. The Cooperative Societies Act doesn't give any maximum limit or specify any maximum number of members for any cooperative society. So the minimum is 10 and the maximum is not fixed. So any number of persons can join the cooperative society as a member. The next side heading is voluntary association. So members can join as well as leave the cooperative society voluntarily, that is by their own choice. They have to just intimate that they are going to either join or just leave the society. So it is a voluntary association. Nobody is going to control. You shouldn't leave the society or you have to compulsorily join the society. It is not compulsion there. So it is a voluntary association. The third point is state control. To protect the interest of the members, the cooperative societies are placed under the state control through registration. So the cooperative society, before it is starting to function, they have to get it registered under the register of cooperative society. So that is very, very important because the people who are the members are the weaker section of the society. In order to protect the interest of those people, the society has to be get registered. Sources of finance. In a cooperative society, capital is contributed by all the members, but it is very much limited. However, it can easily raise loans and secure grants from government after its registration. So only after getting registered, the cooperative society can get financial assistance from the government, either from state or from the district level cooperative societies or village level cooperative society. It depends on the area in which the cooperative society is functioning. But the source of finance each member is contributing is very limited, and as such, they cannot expand the business to a larger scale. So that is one of the demerits of cooperative society. The next important point is democratic management. The society is managed by a group of people known as board of directors, as in the case of joint stock companies. Same in the case of joint stock companies also, we saw that it is managed by a board of directors. Here also, the people, the people who are the members in the cooperative society, they elect the members and they are called as board of directors. The members of the board of directors are elected representatives of the society. So this also has certain demerit that we'll be seeing in the demerit section. Service motive. Already we have seen in the definition itself, the cooperative society is formed only to do service to its and mutual help to its members and to the society. Cooperatives are not formed to maximize profit like other forms of business organization. So, separate legal entity. A cooperative society, when it is registered under the Cooperative Societies Act, it becomes a separate entity, legal entity with liability, limited liability of its members. So, distribution of surplus, every society, even though it is not functioning to earn profit, it every business has some percentage of profit, and in this case, even if a small amount of profit is left with the cooperative society each year, that surplus amount is distributed to the members itself. So every cooperative society, in addition to providing services to members, also generate some profits while conducting business, and this profit at the end of the year will be divided among the members of the society. Self-help through mutual cooperation. So the main feature of or the principle of cooperative society is self-help through mutual cooperation. One member functioning, or each and every member functioning for one person. Cooperative societies thrive on the principle of mutual help. They are the organization of financially weaker sections of the society. So each and every member helps the other members of the cooperative society. So let us move on to the advantages of cooperative society. The first one is easy formation. There are no legal formalities as in the case of joint stock companies. It is very easy to form, and it has got voluntary membership also. Any person can become the member of the society and can leave at any time. The membership of the cooperative society is open to all. Any person with common interest can become a member. The membership fee is kept very low so that everyone in the village or in the district would be able to join and benefit from the cooperative societies. At the same time, any member who wants to leave the society is free to do so. There are no entry or exit barriers. So that is in case of easy formation, and also it is voluntary association, and it has got the important advantage of democratic management. A cooperative society is run on the principle of one man, one vote. So it implies to all the members that they have equal rights in managing the affairs of the enterprise. Members with the money power cannot dominate the management by buying majority shares. So that is, you should know clearly. The person here, one person, one vote principle is followed. As such, no member can dominate the others, those who are very poor. So each and every member in the society has equal rights. Then the third one is open membership. Already we have seen limited liability, and the liability of the members is also in a cooperative society is limited to the extent of their capital contribution. As such, we have seen in the principle itself, each and every member contribute only less amount of capital. So they cannot be personally held liable for the debts of the society, as it is a separate legal entity, and they are liable only to the amount of money that they have contributed. So next one is important thing is the equal distribution of surplus. Already we have seen in the advantage itself, any amount. The cooperative doesn't function for earning profit. The main motto of the cooperative society is to do service to its members and also to the persons, those who are involved with the society. So here, whatever amount which is left after doing service to the people or to the members, the amount of surplus is distributed to the members itself at the year end. So next one is separate legal entity. A cooperative society enjoys separate legal entity which is distinct from its members. The members and the society are different. They are treated as different entities. Therefore, its continuance is in no way affected by the death, insanity, or insolvency of its members. It enjoys perpetual existence, as in the case of joint stock companies also. You might have seen this feature. They have got separate legal entity. But in a sole trader partnership or in a joint Hindu family, they have certain demerit regarding this. Whatever affects the members, that will affect the business also. But in case of Joint stock companies, it is the same as in the cooperative society because they are all controlled by government. Each for all and all for each. That is also one of the mottos of cooperative society, are formed on the basis of self-help and mutual help. Therefore, members contribute their efforts to promote their common welfare. The main aim of doing business is to do service to the members. That is the very important uh, characterization of a cooperative society. Surplus shared by shares, also economic operations, government support. So the government, with a view to promote the growth of cooperative society, extend support to them. It provides loans at cheap rates and provides subsidies, etc. So another one important feature is that there are no middlemen involved in cooperative societies, and as such, the amount paid to middlemen is reduced here. The cooperative societies can deal directly with the producers and with the ultimate consumers. Therefore, they are not dependent on middlemen and can save the profits enjoyed by the middlemen. Tax concessions is another benefit which I have not mentioned in the slide. So, to promote the cooperative movement, the society, and also because of the fact that it is a non-profit enterprise, government provides various exemptions of tax and tax concession to the members. Rural credit. Cooperative societies have contributed significantly in freeing villages from money lenders. Especially, earlier money lenders used to charge high rates of interest, and the earning of the villages were spent on payment of interest of loan itself. So they were just in the clutches of the money lenders as such. Cooperatives provide loans at cheaper interest rates and have benefited the rural community a lot. After the establishment of cooperatives, the rural people were able to come out of the grip of the money lenders. This is a very, very important advantage that the members had derived as such. But at some cases, this also comes as a disadvantage, which you could see in the next slide. So these are the disadvantages: lack of capital, inefficient management, lack of business secrecy, cash trading, lack of motivation, political interference, lack of public confidence, and limited scope for expansion. Now, let us see what is that lack of capital, how it is becoming the disadvantage, or how it functions as a disadvantage. Since cooperative societies have limited membership and are promoted by the weaker section, those who are living in rural areas especially, the membership fees collected is very, very low. Therefore, the funds available with the cooperatives are limited, and this is not enough for expansion of business. The principle of one man, one vote and limited dividends also reduce the enthusiasm of the members, and they cannot expand their activities beyond a particular level because of the limited financial resources they are having at hand. And this is one of the major disadvantages of a cooperative society, because for any business to expand, the main source is the funds they contribute or the resource they have at their hand. So this is not possible in case of cooperative societies. Over reliance on government funds. So this is another important disadvantage that the cooperative societies faces. Cooperative societies are not able to raise their own resources. As such, their sources of financing are limited, and they depend too much on the government funds. The funding and the amount of funds that would be released by the government are uncertain. They are not released at a proper time, and as such, the members have to wait for a long time, or they have to again go to the money lenders for their immediate requirement. So, this is another disadvantage. And benefit to rural rich. Cooperatives have benefited the rural rich and not the rural poor. So this has to be kept in mind. The rich people elect themselves to the managing committee and manage the affairs of the cooperatives for their own benefit. The agricultural produce of the small farmers as just sufficient to fulfill the needs of their family. They do not have any surplus to market. The rich farmers with vast tracts of land produce in surplus quantities and the services of the cooperative society such as processing, grading, correct weightment and fair prices actually benefit them. So these cooperative societies are actually benefiting the rural rich rather than the rural poor. So, and ultimately the rural poor again go to the money lenders for their financial requirements. Inadequate rural credit. So cooperative societies give loans only for productive purpose and not for personal or family expenses. For example, like expenses of marriages, medical care, social commitments, etc. Again, cooperatives have not been successful in freeing the rural poor from the clutches of the money lenders. Again, as a result, they go for money lending only, money lending basis of getting financial assistance. Lack of managerial skill, this is also another disadvantage. Since the cooperative societies are managed by the board of directors elected among the members, sometimes these members do not have the required skill or knowledge of managing the cooperative society. Since it has got limited financial resources, its ability to compensate its employees is also limited and it cannot employ the best talent. Lack of managerial skills result in inefficient management, poor functioning, and difficulty in achieving the objectives of the business. Government interventions. So, one side, government intervention is very, very helpful and it is an advantageous thing. But on the other side, if we see too much of government intervention in the cooperative societies, regulate, which affects the autonomy and the flexibility of the organization. Adhering to various regulations takes up much of management's time and effort. So, too much of time is spent in following the government policies, and also they have to spend a lot of effort, put in a lot of effort to frame all these policies and submissions of files, etc. They spend too much of time and effort in this. Misuse of funds. The members of the managing committee are corrupt in most of the cases and they can swindle the funds of the cooperative societies. அதாவது swindle அப்படிங்கிறது என்னன்னா they use it for their personal use. So they just make it to the benefit of themselves. Many cooperative societies have faced financial troubles and closed down because of corruption and misuse of funds by the rural rich. Inefficiencies leading to losses. Cooperative societies operate with limited financial resources. We have seen that in the definition itself. Therefore, they cannot recruit the best talent, acquire latest skills or technology, or adopt modern management practices. They operate in the traditional mold, which may not be suitable in the modern business environment and therefore suffer losses. அதாவது சொசைட்டிக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி மாற்றி அமைத்து கொள்ள முடிவது கிடையாது. ஃபினான்ஷியல் ரெக்குவயர்மெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப லிமிட்டடாக இருக்கிறதுனால மாடர்ன் டெக்னாலஜிக்கல் டெவலப்மெண்ட்ஸை அவங்க இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ண முடியறதில்ல. ஆஸ் சச் அவங்க வந்து அந்த கோபம் பண்ணி அந்த கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டிஸை வந்து முன்னேற்றி கொண்டு வர்றதுக்கு முடியறது கிடையாது. Lack of secrecy is another disadvantage in cooperative societies. Maintenance of business secret is the key for competitiveness of any business organization. ஒரு பிஸ்னஸ் ரொம்ப சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும்னா அந்த பிஸ்னஸ் சீக்ரெட்ஸ் வந்து லீக் அவுட் ஆகக்கூடாது. ஆனால் கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டியில் அப்படி கிடையாது. ஏன் அப்படின்னா இந்த கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டியில் எல்லாத்தையுமே வந்து அவங்க கவர்மெண்ட்டோடைய கண் பார்வைக்கு கொண்டு வரணும். ஸோ தனியாக அதுக்குன்னு ஒரு பேனல் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அந்த பேனல்கிட்ட அவங்களுடைய ரிப்போர்ட்ஸ், அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையும் சப்மிட் பண்ணணும் டு த ரெஜிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் த கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி. தேர்ஃபோர் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் ரிலேட்டிங் டு ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ், ரெவென்யூஸ், மெம்பர்ஸ் எக்ஸெட்ரா பிகம் பப்ளிக் நாலேஜ். ஆஸ் சச் அதில் சீக்ரஸி இல்லாததுனால இந்த கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ்ஸ் வந்து எஃபெக்டிவாக ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆக முடியறது கிடையாது. அது வந்து ஒன் ஆஃப் த ட்ராபேக்ஸ்னே சொல்லலாம். அண்ட் another drawback வந்து conflicts among members. Conflicts means fights, quarrels and misunderstanding. So cooperative societies are based on the principle of cooperation and therefore harmony. அதாவது கோஆப்ரேஷன், ஒரு ஒற்றுமை, ஒரு யூனிட்டி இருக்கணும் அங்கே among members is important. But in practice there might be internal politics. எல்லா பிஸ்னஸ்லேயும் இது இருக்குது. இதில் கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ்ஸில் வந்து ஏன்னா இதில் ரிச்சு புவர் ரெண்டு பேரும் இருக்கிறதுனால என்ன ஆகுதுன்னா இன்டர்னல் பாலிட்டிக்ஸ் வந்து நிறையவே இருக்குது. டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஒப்பீனியன், quarrels etc. among the business men, people, members, which may lead to disputes, such as dispute affecting the functioning of the cooperative society. இந்த disputes, இந்த fights என்ன பண்ணுன்னா ஃபங்க்ஷனிங்கையே வந்து அஃபெக்ட் பண்ணிடுது. கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி ரன் பண்ணுறதையே வந்து அஃபெக்ட் பண்ணிடுது. ஸோ லிமிட்டெட் ஸ்கோப். அடுத்த லாஸ்ட் ஒன் வந்து என்னென்னா லிமிட்டெட் ஸ்கோப் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்பேன்ஷன். It is not possible. Expansion is not at all possible since the resources available at the hands of the members is very, very limited. Each and every member contribute only a less amount as capital, and as such the members cannot raise excess amount immediately for expansion of the business, and it is not suitable for certain areas. It is limited to only a rural area or a small scale business operation is only possible in this case. So these are the disadvantages, and the next slide shows what act is applicable for a cooperative in Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu எந்த அளவுக்கு இந்த cooperative சொசைட்டிஸ் வந்து ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆகுது, எந்த ஆக்ட் வந்து கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணுது. இன் தமிழ்நாடு கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ்ஸ் ஆர் கவர்ன் பை த தமிழ்நாடு கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ்ஸ் ஆக்ட் ஆஃப் 1961. இது வந்து நோட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். இட் இஸ் அ ஒன் வேர்ட் கொஸ்டின் அண்ட் இட் இஸ் அன் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் அண்ட் த ரூல் ஃப்ரேம்டு தேர் அண்டர். ஸோ 1961 கீழே என்னெல்லாம் ரூல்ஸ் ஃபாலோ பண்ணணுமோ அது பூரா வந்து இந்த தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ்ஸுக்கும் அப்ளை ஆகும். Should a cooperative be registered with the government? Exactly, கண்டிப்பாக ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணணும். பிகாஸ் ஃபார் த சேஃப்டி ஆஃப் த ரிச் புவர். அண்ட் அதில் இருக்கக்கூடிய மெம்பர்ஸ் எல்லாமே வந்து ரொம்ப ஒரு பணக்கார லெவல் ஆஃப் மெம்பர்ஸ் கிடையாது, எல்லாருமே ஒரு லோ லெவலில் இருக்கக்கூடியவங்க தான். அண்ட் as such a cooperative starts functioning legally after it is registered with the state government. The bylaws for the society can be made by its members, but the bylaws also have to be registered with the state government. bylaws-ங்கிறது என்னென்னா கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்பெசிஃபை பண்ணுற லாஸை தவிர மெம்பர்ஸே அவங்கள கவர்ன் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு, இன்டர்னல் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் மாதிரி அவங்களே பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு சர்டன் ரூல்ஸ் அண்ட் ரெகுலேஷன்ஸை அவங்க ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஆனால் இந்த ரூல்ஸையும் இந்த பைலாஸையும் அவங்க ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணணும், ரெஜிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டிஸ் கிட்ட. To what extent that the government interfere in the formation and functioning of cooperative society? எந்தெந்த விதத்தில் கவர்மெண்ட் வந்து இன்டர்வீன் பண்ணணும், கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி ஒன்று ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும் உங்கள் ஏரியாவில் அப்படின்னா எந்த விதத்துலலாம் கவர்மெண்ட் இன்டர்வென்ஷன் இருக்கும், அதை எப்படி வந்து நம்ம வந்து அதுக்கு கரெக்ட் ப்ரொசீஜர் எப்படி வந்து கோப்பப் பண்ணி கொடுக்கணும். Among many government roles, typical matters are listed here. The registrar of the cooperatives, a public authority appointed by the state government, has to approve the bylaws of the society. முதல்ல பாயிண்ட்டே அதுதான், ரூல்ஸ் அண்ட் ரெகுலேஷன்ஸை அப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும் அந்த ரெஜிஸ்ட்ரார். Any change in the bylaws have to be approved by the registrar. Second point, the registrar has the powers to conduct financial audit, conduct inquiry and inspect the functioning of the society. இது எல்லாமே ரெஜிஸ்ட்ராரோடைய பவர். அவர் ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ணுற மெத்தடு பார்க்கலாம், ஃபினான்ஷியல் ஆடிட் செய்யலாம், கண்டக்டிங் ஆஃப் த பிஸ்னஸ் அதை பார்க்கலாம், இன்ஸ்பெக்ட் த ஃபங்க்ஷனிங் ஆஃப் த சொசைட்டி. இது மூணுமே அவருடைய ஒர்க்கு. எந்த நேரத்தில் எப்போ வந்தாலும் நம்ம வந்து அதுக்கான ப்ரூஃபை வந்து நம்ம ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணணும். த ரெஜிஸ்டர் ஹேஸ் த பவர் டு டைரக்ட் அப்ராப்ரியேட் கமிட்டி ஆஃப் த சொசைட்டி டு சஸ்பெண்ட் எனி எரரிங் பெய்ட் சர்வெண்ட் ஆஃப் த சொசைட்டி. ஸோ ஏதாவது தவறுகள் உள்ள நடந்தால் அதை வந்து செட்ரைட் பண்ணி அதே மாதிரி அந்த மெம்பரை வந்து he will be cancelled from the society. The registrar has the power to override the erring managing committee and appoint a special officer to manage the affairs of the society. Suppose on the board of directors யாராவது ஒருத்தர் வந்து they have committed any mistakes which is against law அப்படின்னா he can just point out the mistake and remove the person from the committee and appoint a special person to go through the managing affairs of the society. The register has the power of the ordering, winding up of the society and to cancel registration of the society after an enquiry. If after enquiry அவர் வந்து ஏதாவது ஒரு மிஸ்ரெப்ரசன்டேஷன் இருந்தால் கண்டிப்பாக வைண்டிங் அப்க்கு ஆர்டர் கொடுக்கலாம். ஹவு கேன் அ மெம்பர் நோ அபவுட் த பைலாஸ் ஆஃப் த கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி? எப்படி வந்து அவங்களுடைய அந்த பைலாஸ், அதாவது மெயின் கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் ஆக்டில் இருக்கிற லா தவிர சில லாஸை வந்து அவங்க உள்ளறையே ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணிக்கலாம்னு சொன்னேன், மெம்பர்ஸே ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணிக்கலாம். தே ஆர் கால்ட் அஸ் த bylaw. Each cooperative society should have a registered address and a copy of the bylaws of the society to be kept for free perusal. பெருசல்னா கேர்ஃபுல் ரீடிங். ஸோ யார் வேணால் எப்போ வேணால் அந்த மெம்பர்ஸ் எடுத்து பார்க்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு அந்த பைலாஸை கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டியில் வைத்திருக்க வேண்டும். whom to approach in case of disputes within a cooperative society? யாரை வந்து அப்ரோச் பண்ணணும் அந்த கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் மெம்பர்ஸ்? சப்போஸ் தேர் இஸ் கான்ஃப்ளிக்ட் ஆர் குவாரல் அமாங் தெம், ஏதாவது மிஸ்ரெப்ரசன்டேஷன் இருந்தால் யாரை போய் அப்ரோச் பண்ணணும்? The aggrieved party can approach the cooperative tribunal appointed for this purpose. இதுக்குன்னே ஒரு தனி ட்ரிபியூனல், அதாவது ஒரு கமிஷன் மாதிரி, ஒரு பேனல் மாதிரி மெம்பர்ஸ் இருப்பாங்க. அவங்கள போய் நம்ம வந்து மீட் பண்ணோன்னா அவங்க வந்து இந்த சால்வ் பண்ணி கொடுப்பாங்க இந்த டிஸ்பியூட்ஸை. ஸோ இது வந்து இதெல்லாம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். அண்ட் சம் ஆஃப் த எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் ஐ ஹவ் கிவன் யூ திஸ் ஸ்லைட். எந்தெந்த சொசைட்டி இது வந்து கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி பேசிஸில் வந்து ரன் பண்ணுறாங்க. தமிழ்நாடு கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் மில்க் ப்ரொடியூசர்ஸ் ஃபெடரேஷன், ஆவின் மில்க், தட் இஸ் அ கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி. இந்த தமிழ்நாடு ஹேண்ட்லூம் வீவர்ஸ் கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி லிமிடெட், கோஆப்டெக்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்கிறோம் இல்லையா, அதுவும் வந்து கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் சொசைட்டி தான். தமிழ்நாடு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியல் கோஆப்ரேட்டிவ் பேங்க் லிமிடெட். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் another example for cooperative societies in Tamil Nadu. I hope you are very clear with the advantages, disadvantages, and some of the extra information regarding the disputes, the panel and tribunal that I have given. So thank you.